for the Pelicans. Proving his doubters wrong at this point, a way of life for guard Terry Rozier. He's got his hard hand ready as they get amped up for their game against the Suns. Pelicans, Suns is next. We'll be right back. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Harris is out there with Rozier. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Hunter in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Suns, Stoudemire out there with Ewing. Then it's Ball. Then it's Nash. And it's Davis in at the small forward position. When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Pelicans, Terry Rozier III. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
Nash drawing the double team. Ball with a wide open look. No good from outside. On offense here are the Pelicans. For 3, Harris trains the three-pointer.
And, you know, over time, we've seen Harris become much more assertive. Have to respect how much he believes in his jump shot.
Ball with the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now Davis. After Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer, and the shot goes in.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Rozier kicks to Ingram. Offline with his 3.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And both free throws good for Davis.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Rozier kicks to Ingram. Here's Hunter. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Brandon Ingram, Tiny Dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent. And he has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame. Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Count it.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Ewing. Unable to get that one. Hunter with some nice defense. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Up again. Here's Kleber and Ewing with the block. Nash with it. Stoudemire outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And how about the play by Stoudemire? Gets the defense off balance and able to draw the foul with the shot.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Rozier, the pass to Hunter. Shoots over Ewing. Stoudemire grabs the miss.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure. And that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Phoenix. It's Davis on the wing. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Stoudemire kicks it over to Nash. Clock at 4. Over Rozier. And the Suns miss again.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Ingram up top. Over Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. Goes back up. Hunter. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist. And it's 6 points for baddest one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Davis finds Stoudemire. And Davis can't get it to go.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
He hits both from the stripe. Pelicans leading by 4. Rozier kicks to Harris. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the 3-ball.
Here's Nash. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Ingram dishes to Hunter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hunter's got 9.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Harris against Ball. And it's Davis missing.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
The pass to Hunter. Over Ayton. And there's Hunter on the assist from Harris. And 11 points for baddest one.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Ball feeling it out a bit. It's tipped.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Harris finds Kleba. It's deflected. Rozier up top. And so it's New Orleans enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They got Doug McDermott. Sharp out there with Knox. Then there's Hunter, and it's Rozier in at the point. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Rozier the pass to Knox. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 6th assist on the night. Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharpe, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
Well, he's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. He essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
Here's Hunter. Steve Nash making his last shot. And another turnover here by New Orleans. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You take a look at Virginia. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
I think for New Orleans, they've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram's work ethic has made him an all-star. He was in the Pelicans facility so much, they banned him on off days. He said, "I hate it, but I use those off days to visualize the game." So what is he like? He says being called out. Players at this level think they're above that. Kevin?
Not him. Hey, David, thanks. Phoenix calls timeout. Way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow. And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
It's the three-point bomb.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for New Orleans. Pass to McDermott. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to Nash.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And it's Sharpe missing. Suns trail by 13. There's Ball with the 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
You can count on Stoudemire finding the open man.
Pass to Sharpe. Fires the 3. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist.
3-point field goal.
Rozier's got assist number 8 now on the night. Stoudemire outside. That's tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Rozier against Nash, and it's Rozier missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's deflected. McDermott, no one around him, and again, New Orleans with the triple.
3-point field
Pretty
goal.
thing right there. McDermott shooting the basketball from the perimeter, and when he's beyond the arc, he is looking to do that.
The offensive rebound, Ewing can't hit from in close. New Orleans leading by 16. Hunter, no one around him. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Ravens. So the wing on the left. A fadeaway. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. 1:03 left in the second quarter. Rozier for 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Nash with the bucket.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Pass to Sharpe. Launches a 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
At the arc, Sharpe just going for it there. He's trusting in his ability.
Outside, Ball. Takes it inside. The shot's good from Stoudemire.
just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Snatched up. There's the pass to Sharp. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Hunter. Again, the Pelicans score.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Stolen by Ball. No good on the shot. And so it's New Orleans with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks. Coach, what's stopped you from getting what you want?
Well, they're just a great defensive team. You know, we're not handling our pressure well enough. We're trying to work it inside. They're fronting it. We got to execute our counters.
Yeah, all 5 guys have to get involved. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. But not be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, baddest one has been exceptional here, guys.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at them.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Ewing is out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Nash. Then it's Ball. And it's Davis in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Nash dishes the ball. Hunter against Ewing. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson doing the work on that shot. Swatted away.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Davis, the pass to Nash.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Back to Ingram. Here's Hunter. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now here's Nash. 8 points for him. Ahead, here's Exum. Finished off the break. And the Pelicans lead by 21.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
He dishes it to Hunter. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. And he banks in the layup. Hunter's got 21 in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Nash the pass to Ewing. The feed to Stoudemire. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Ball. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Here's Shamet. Here's Robinson. It's not going to go for him. Stoudemire with the defensive effort. Here's Ball. Pelicans with the rebound. Hunter's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Phoenix calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Baddest One.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
So for the Suns, Andre Ayton's checked in for Stoudemire. Rodman comes in for Davis, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Nash. Ball with the bucket.
Hey, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Here's Hunter. Buries the hook. Hunter's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, last season there were a record number of African-American head coaches in the NBA. Blazers coach Chauncey Billups said, "It makes me proud of the NBA for being intentional about giving opportunities to African-Americans or just minorities, period. I'm proud to be a part of it." Kevin?
Great stuff, David. Thank you so much for your reporting there. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Exum's got 5 now. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Steve Nash, he's checked in for Ball. Jamison against Robinson. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Nice shot by Jamison.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Shamet buries it from three-point range. Shamet's got his second basket of the night.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And Beal gets it to go.
And Bradley Beal coming for his revenge.
He got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Shrink the floor. When you're on the ball or close out faster. Okay, take away their airspace and then continue.
And that's the catch-22 there. Frank Vogel wanting better perimeter defense, but also wanting to limit forays to the hoop.
Yeah, and it takes tremendous discipline to do that. Don't leave your feet, don't reach, and everyone help each other defensively.
First personal foul.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans.
2 shots.
Brandon Ingram's out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Hunter. Then it's Exum, and it's Shamet in at the shooting guard. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Robinson finds Shamet. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Hunter. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Jameson.
Robinson against Jamison. Pass to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow, and they'll keep possession. Count it. Ayton's got his first points of the game. And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Pass to Hunter, and here is Shamet. Ingram passes to Robinson. Shot clock at 5, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on baddest one. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Nash kicks to Jamison. Now the dish to Rodman. Shoots, and the Suns tack on 2 more. Here's Ingram. First 2 points of the night.
Well, I think the defense was just okay on that play. Mitchell Robinson better.
And the pass to Nash. Down low. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Pass to Shamet. Shamet on the wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Hey, Brent, in recent years, we've seen the rise of sports analytics conventions, pro basketball negotiation competitions. I mean, they're really digging deep.
Well, they're not only digging deep, Kevin, but they're giving a tremendous opportunity to a swath of people that never thought they'd be part of the NBA. Look, if you're not 6'8" with a 35-inch vertical, that doesn't mean that you still don't have a place at the table in the NBA if you study hard enough or you can make contributions to what the business side of basketball is all about.
And Phoenix making a change here. Davis has checked in.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Got a piece of it, and they get it back. Rodman finds Beal. The second chance effort.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Now here's Beal. T right on him. Back to Rodman. Brent, you're in a team's front office, and the voices of sports medicine experts seem to be carrying more weight than ever before.
Yeah, it's been so interesting to see the way that the league is navigating this, because it's hard to say where the proof is that load management is actually working. I mean, during the time that I was playing, I remember Karl Malone and John Stockton getting 82 games in at 38 minutes a night, never missing the contest. So we'll see if time does tell that guys will get back on the floor and play a little bit more often.
And here is Davis after Dante Exum hitting the three. Ayton throws it down.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Exum dishes to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Baddest One.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Jamison with the basket on the assist by Davis.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Hits it from three-point range.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.